Okay, so we are ready to start shipping these SpectraTone Red mouthpieces and the bodies. I have a couple updates for you guys. The first is the surveys are done, and we sent out surveys to 5% of the backers, but we can't send the rest of the surveys until those first backers complete theirs. It's a backer kit rule, and that's to ensure that we don't have any errors before we ask everyone to do this. So I want to show you these. If you are one of the backers that did receive your survey already, it would be helpful if you guys can just complete them. They're very simple. Essentially, whatever level you already backed, it's going to say you have credit for that because you've already paid for it. And then all you have to do is select your rim size and the shape. And beyond that, if you're not sure what to do for the rim size and the shape, then I'd highly recommend looking at the size chart. There's a link to it in the email that we sent. And you can also just go to our website, yharrelson.com, and see the size chart for the rims. And you may want to watch the which rim is for me or which rim is for you video on YouTube. And there's a link to that in the backer kit campaign for SpectraTone Red as well. So all of that was given to you guys when the campaign launched. Hopefully you've already figured out what you want to purchase there, but essentially you just do that. You select your rim size. If you did get stainless steel or the titanium version, then you can choose to have the polished fins, which is this one right here, or you can have the version that is flame colored, and that one's right here. So you can have either of these as upgrades. It's $25 to either polish or to flame color, and that's for stainless steel. Now for titanium, we are offering the polished, so you can do the polished fins, but not the flame coloring because I haven't tested it yet. And then if you want to upgrade, you can actually buy an extra SpectraTone Red body. Also with titanium and stainless, you can choose the color, the highlight color. So we have blue and red, and of course black, and they are nylon. They look like this, but essentially once they're assembled, they are permanent and they are solid, and they look like that. So this is aluminum in red with the triangular lattice. The other thing I'll say is I did decide to go ahead and just offer all 3 lattice options. So you can have octet, triangular, or you can have the TPMS diamond version. And I've got all of those here. So this is diamond, and I'm hoping that's focusing. I never know if it does until after the fact. Here's octet, and the one I just showed you was the triangular. And then I'm also offering, just for backer kit backers, one extra variation. And let's see if I can find it here. I've got a bunch of them. So the extra one is my personal experiment. So I did an experiment trying other lattices. I never told you guys about this, but I did one that has 5 other lattices in it, and it looks like this. And this one I wasn't going to release, but I decided to release it to you guys as an upgrade. So if you decide you want a second SpectraTone body, they are completely 100% interchangeable with all 5mm parts. So if you have a B-flat set of 5mm or SpectraTone parts with a different body, you can just buy this extra body and choose your options, and then you'll have an extra one. But the one that has the 5 different variations, it's only available if you buy an upgraded extra body, and it's only available this one time. So for this 1 week, I'm not going to offer it ever again. And it is also available in the aluminum. So this is the aluminum before I put that on and put the center hub together. These are all the pieces. Once they're fully assembled, they are permanent. They cannot come apart because they squeeze together so tight. But the aluminum is the other big option that you guys have. You can upgrade and buy an extra aluminum body, which are extremely light, way lighter than the stainless steel. And those, again, are only available right now. I don't know if I'll ever offer these again as well. And you can choose all of the lattice structure options we talked about. So you can get triangular, octet, the diamond TPMS, or you can get the new version, which has 5 different ones, 1 in each fin. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you, for the campaign is if you decide to upgrade and just have one of these models. This is a resin model that was 3D printed on a very high-end machine that can do clear and black, and I also did other variations in black nylon and in transparent red. So this is black over red, and then I also did red over black, which is this one right here. So you can choose from all three of those, and these are just models. They are not working components. You cannot make a 5mm out of them. It's so that you can see the internal structure of the entire design, because you see all of this lattice structure that you didn't get to vote on is actually one of the key elements of lightweighting the entire design, and that lattice structure cannot be seen in the finished product. As you can see, it's hidden. There's no way to ever see it. So if you want to be able to see it, you may want to choose to get one of the upgrades and choose one of these models. They are only $25. I only have so many, so there aren't that many. When they're gone, they're gone. But that's a great conversation piece if you want to show your friends how this was designed and made. And I'm quite certain that this is just the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to do with topology software. And on that note, it's a good thing we got all this designed and done, because I just renewed my contract for the topology software. And I don't know, I may have told some of you guys this in the past. It's extremely expensive. There aren't many companies that have it. And it's cutting edge technology that's used primarily for aerospace and also for medical applications. It's really not used in musical instruments or any kind of household goods that I know of. So we'll be releasing a lot of variations of topology lattice structures in different products throughout the year. But we renewed our contract, and it's crazy. They upped the price. It's now $30,000 a year for that software. So this campaign I think brought in $40-some thousand. So we've got a ways to go to recoup all of our investment. But I'm quite certain that once we get these in your hands, you'll be showing your friends and colleagues and students, and everybody's going to want one of these, because I'm holding this one that's flame colored. This is the Diamond TPMS. I can't even believe how cool it is. I should have brought the other internals, but man, and playing on it, it's so easy to play. It's just, I'm so excited. I'm biased because I created all this stuff. I invented it. But to see it all come to life, I didn't think that additive technology would come this far this fast. And I was the first one 15 years ago to tell everybody it'll never happen in my lifetime, but it did. People invested billions of dollars into this technology to develop it, and it's here. It's actually working. And now the issue is it's expensive, but this is a very high efficiency mouthpiece that's not nearly as heavy as our other high efficiency solid brass mouthpieces, and we're going to apply all this technology to the entire trumpet, and I think we're going to have a ton of fun with it. So I want to thank you guys, all the backers. Thank you. If you're thinking of picking up a SpectraTone Red with one of these new bodies, they will launch to the general public on April 1st, and you'll want to sign up on our website, yharrelson.com, and make sure that you get the updates so you can be one of the first to get the public release. And there's probably going to be some incentives or a discount or something for that first batch, maybe the first week. And then after that, the titanium ones will be $600 for the whole mouthpiece. I get it. That's a lot of money. But like I just said, the contract is $30,000 a year just for the software. That's before we even make one of these. I wish I could make it less expensive, but that's just the reality. And yeah, I don't know what else to say except you probably want to get in that first week in April, or you should have gotten in on the backer kit when it was even a better deal. And also, you may want to follow me on backer kit and even Kickstarter. Just type in Harrelson Trumpets or Jason Harrelson on backer kit and Kickstarter, because all my future releases, they will be at a great discount. For those of you who got in on this, you probably got them for close to half price. And if that's how you want to save your money, I recommend it, because the reason I can pass along those savings is because Jen and Christine and I, we sit down for like a month and we just make all of the mouthpieces all at once. I program the lathe, I make all the parts, we get them prepped for plating, we do all the assembly, we pack all the orders. Because we do it all at once, we can narrow it down into, even though it's like a whole month to do it, less time overall, and then we can offer you guys discounts. So the other option, of course, is just to come visit us at our shop in Denver, Colorado, and if you're looking to buy a mouthpiece, I'd be happy to fit you for one and make sure that it does everything you need it to do. And remember, they're fully modular, so we can really set it up to fit your needs, pretty much guaranteed. So thank you guys. Watch for the email and the survey that should come out. I'm hoping maybe Tuesday of next week. I know it's been a few weeks since I said it would come out, but Backer Kit, they helped us figure out all the options. We apparently are, one of the companies, or maybe the only company, that has offered so many options on a Backer Kit like this, and it was just too many for their system and for us to figure out easily. So after working with them now for a couple weeks, we've got it all figured out, and that means you guys can have all the options we wanted you to have, including the red, the blue, the black, also with the 4 different lattice structures in titanium, in stainless steel, or you can choose the brass version. You can choose any of our 14 rim diameters, and you can choose any of the 6 rim shapes, plus you can have all the add-ons. That's a ton of stuff, and those crowdfunding campaigns normally are not designed to be that complex. So that's why it took so long, and I'm so happy that my headache is over, because I've spent so much time trying to get it working. And yeah, jump on there and fill out your survey, grab some add-ons while we have them, and we'll look forward to delivering them soon. All right, see you next time.